I just bought Five Finger Death Punch's song, new song, 2018, Top of the World. These shorts have not been put in the washing machine or anything, but this video will tell me, because I know they're shorter than the other ones that I didn't wash. I decided to keep these, but I feel like they're definitely shorter than those other ones. And again, it's just, they're the same brand, same style, identical. See, look, they're the same. But for whatever reason being probably because they're probably all made, there's no conformity. There should be, because they're identical, they're just different. And the other two, the one that shrunk and then the one I've been wearing and the one I have in the drawer now, they're all that big. But this particular one, for whatever reason, I feel like it's shorter. So, and it hasn't been shrunk, and they haven't worn them. I mean, I haven't washed them. I'm not going to wash them now that I know they shrank, so. But I'll be able to see in the video from behind, you know what I mean? I'll be able to tell if they're shorter. And again, they're identical, same style, same everything, but apparently, for whatever reason, they made this color a little shorter. Or, like I said, it could just be because they're cheap shorts from Walmart. Probably made in China. I forget if they are, but, and they just, you get what you pay for. In this case, cheap. I actually found old shorts that I bought at Target, and they were more expensive. They bought them a few years ago, whatever, but I bought them at Target. They're called Lacimo or something, but they're 100% rayon, and they look like they're made a little better, you know what I mean? Because one of them did shrink, but I put it to dry, it was by accident, which I wasn't supposed to do. Whereas these ones, the other color I showed you, they shrunk with following instructions totally, washed in cold. I did wash them in the washing machine, but washed in cold and no dryer. And they shrunk significantly, as I demonstrated to you in my little video I showed you. Demonstrated for you, because again, they're identical shorts. And I thought these were too. I bought all of them without trying them on. Because we have 3 months to return, so I was going to return these and those other ones that I haven't taken the tag off. I probably will still return the other ones. I don't know. I got really pissed because the ones I liked the most and would want to be wearing, out and about are the ones that I shrunk. Despite, like I said, following the instructions, washing instructions to the T. And then I learned about rayon. Rayon is not super popular fabric. A lot of people don't like it for the same reasons that I've described. You know what I mean? I've done this identical type video where I'm loading the dishwasher, so I'll be able to determine if I'm right about these shorts being a little shorter just naturally, without me washing them, without me doing anything to them. They've been in my drawer. I did a video when I first bought them, but, I haven't worn them too much. Did a video with the tags still on. Now I have taken the tags off. Oops. Shake. one shake on my hand will wind up being on these pretty little shorts, accidentally. Looks good with this shirt, huh? Yeah, it's crazy. You can have a perfectly fine video, like I said, and it'll come up green, and then if they don't like the title, it changes to yellow. Not suitable for most advertisers. I think that's hysterical. Hysterically ridiculous, you know. Because again, I did my experiment. I got my proof. And then I just changed the title back just for the hell of it, and lo and behold, it went back to being green again. So they just didn't like the title. Which is crazy. What else is new? If I figured out a bunch of others have said, this whole world's insane. They said it in just their recent song that I just bought right now, a couple minutes ago. Because it played on music choice that I turned on for a few minutes. Gotta get my mama a dish strainer. Last time I was there, I said, Mom, look at this, it's disgusting. Wherever she was putting her dishes, remember, water all drips down, and you know, things get gross on counters. And I said, okay, that's your job tonight, Mom, is to clean this counter. It's disgusting. And I showed it to her. Because it was out of sight, out of mind. If she's sticking her dishes on top of some kind of cover that she has on the counter, what do you think's happening underneath the cover? Water is forming, you know, under there, and it was gross. It was disgusting. Mom, it's got to be clean. It's gross. It's where you're putting your clean dishes. It's, you know, you can get sick. And she agreed. And she told me it's all nice and clean now. I said, that's good, Mom. That's good. Dishes elsewhere in the house. Gotta make sure. Someone's pissed at me, one of you total strangers. Apparently he reached out to me and I didn't respond. I have no idea when, but I will tell you what I've been saying all along. He's trying to turn you all against me and whatnot, and it says he had problems and he reached out to me and took my channel serious. That's all fine and good, okay? Some of you know what happened to me beginning a couple and a half years ago, I believe, something like that. I have to go check my notes, alright? where I was taking this way too damn seriously, and as a result, I got fucked over big time. Humiliated, the whole 9 yards, okay? In fact, I even cried in one video over this motherfucking asshole, okay? So, I don't care. I am not here to help anybody. I am not here to ask for your help, okay? I am here to entertain, and if you like my videos, that's great. And if you don't, go on your merry way, as this guy is inviting you. He says in his comment, because I do read all the comments, you know, that whatever, you know, you are all strangers. You understand? You're strangers. And I learned the hard way, the hard, humiliating way, to never again trust any of you. Okay? You're strangers. So I might feel bad. There have been people who have reached out to me, you know, saying this, that, or whatever, trying to pull on my heartstrings and get me to establish a personal relationship with them, okay? I felt bad, but I've stood my ground. I'm not doing that, period. Alright? I got tricked, manipulated, the whole 9 yards by a motherfucking asshole a couple and a half years ago, alright? Who was pretending to be different characters, who I believed 100% was genuine and sincere, and the whole 9 yards, and he was laughing his ass off at me the entire time, along with any of his buddies who were in on it, okay? Ain't gonna happen again. Even afterwards, after I had rejected him or whatnot, he managed to trick me with a new persona, a new avatar. Never again, alright? Anything you can think of, he said. Anything you can think of, he did. Including saying that he's a songwriter and this, that, or whatever, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, alright? Never again. I don't owe any of you shit. I'm sorry if you're lonely. I'm sorry if you're reaching out to me or whatnot. So this guy's pissed and he's inviting you, if you have mental issues, to go to his channel because he won't treat you the way I do. Whatever. More power to ya. Okay, peeps? More power to you. I am not here to help anybody. I'm not here to be anybody's friend. Okay? Ain't happening. Particularly any male. Okay? Ain't happening. But I just love it. I mean, I don't even establish personal relationships, and even when long-time people who have been following me for a long time and are trying to get my email and to go private and this, that, or whatever, let alone a brand new person who now is on a mission to expose me as the hypocrite that I am, etc., etc., okay? More power to you. Seriously. If you really were hurting and I ignored you and that hurt you more, or you took whatever, I'm sorry. But there are too many of you and one of me. You have to remember that, number one. Number two, you were all strangers. Number three, I was a naive fucking idiot fool a couple and a half years ago, and I got burned badly because of it. But it was a valuable lesson that I will never ever forget. Okay? And one of the things I will never forget that this motherfucker said to me was, remember, it's all a game, Laura. This whole internet shit is a game. Ingrained into my head now, okay? So, tough shit if you have problems and you feel like I rejected you, etc., etc. I have no idea who you are. And I'm not making a joke of whatever mental issues you have, but I'm not here to be anybody's counselor. I'm not here to be anybody's friend. Alright? You either deal with me through my channel or not at all. And whatever slight this guy perceives that you know, of him, I have no idea what he's even talking about. So that's the way it goes. But that's what I really find. But again, I was a motherfucking idiot a couple and a half years ago. And like I said, I got burned badly. And this wasn't somebody I was like fancying my boyfriend or anything. I just generally believed that he cared about me. Just one human being to another, okay? But I couldn't have been more wrong about him. Could not have been more wrong. Okay? So, there you have it. Sorry, whatever slight I apparently perpetrated upon this person, I don't even know. Like I wrote to him, you're a stranger, I don't even know who you are. How could I be making a joke of your mental illness? I have no idea who you are. Alright? Gotta go.